Hey, we're back to another exciting episode of Attack Productions. We got Aaron with us today.
What's up?
He got a starter deck. He's like, you know what? I'm going to make this happen. And he's bringing us Trunks, which is pretty awesome. And like always, there's buttons up below. Feel free to click them. They're there for a reason. But let's get into the deck profile.
All right, so Trunks was one of the reboot leaders. He was one of my favorite leaders back in set 10. On swing, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck and pick up a Saiyan or an Earthling that costs 4 or less, or you can pick up a Unison, so it's basically the entire deck. And then when you are at 4 or less life, or if any player's at 4 or less life, or if either player has 3 Z energy, you can awaken. And then on Awaken, he swings and draws a card. But what makes him really good is at the end of your turn, you just restand an energy, which is really awesome. You're basically immune to crit, which is really cool. And then because kind of what makes him who he is when you can reveal a life, and then if it's, and then there are cards in here that play off of being revealed and then going into energy. But you can also tap 2 and bottom deck one of your opponent's battle cards, draw a card, and then he gets plus 10k in double strike. So he's just a really good generic blue leader, I think. I don't necessarily know if this archetype is going to be like competitive moving forward, but I think the leader is actually really good. So just have some generic blue good stuff. So this deck runs 4 beans. You are manipulating energy the entire game, and so you have to see these cards. You have to be able to make multiple plays on both turns. So this is key. And then of course, since we're playing blue, we would play 4 D magics because it's still really good. 2 blocker negates. This will probably go up to 3 after tonight. This meta is so aggressive. You have to have these. If you're not playing at least 2 of these, I think that you're not playing the deck right, unless you're playing Gogeta, because all you need is the drop. And then we play 2 Beerus Destroys. This was a last-minute add. This card is really good. So I was running the Ultra Instinct Kamehameha at first. But this card, this is some Trevor and Jimmy tech. They were, before we started tonight, they said, man, this is really good against Z battle cards, and it really is. So you can play it on your opponent's turn, and you draw a card, and then you bottom deck at 2 costs. So really good. It's the only thing this leader struggles with is hand size. It does not draw a whole lot, so the Beerus drawing is really nice. And the reason we don't draw a whole lot is because we play 4 Zeno super combos. It is the only thing that makes the deck go, is the fact that you use this as your super combo, because as you're putting cards into your energy from your life, they come in tapped. And so like this is basically just permanent ramp for this deck, and you have to use it. So really good. Some more blue good cards. Mirachum, you have to have like cards that deal damage, and so this one is really good at that, plus it's barrier. So he's just a good blue card. Vegeta, so this deck also runs Patora, and so having more Vegetas in deck is really good, but he is a counterplay that bottom decks 2 cards and is a dual attacker at 20k, which is strong.
Hit me up throughout the week, bro.
All right, brother. Be good, man. 3 Trunks. The more and more the game goes, the worse and worse this card gets, but it's still good. It's just before where it was a 4 of, I don't think it is anymore. But it's still good. You put something back in hand, and then that's fine. 3 Boo Unisons. This is just really good. You're just always going to see it. I cut down from 4 for one of these. So this is the only form of barrier removal that blue has, and it puts everything back in hand. So it's really good against yellow apes. It's really good against anything that's going to go wide, which is going to be a lot of things in this format with King Piccolo and Turtle School and that sort of stuff. So, but being able to tap 5 and basically board wipe your opponent is really good. So really nice. Something that was an MVP tonight, probably the best card I played all night, and I'm probably going to go up to a 4 on this, because again, it's a Goku, and so you can Patora it for Vegito, and just you'll see in a few minutes. But this, so it costs 3, but with the Boo Unison and with Trunks untapping an energy, and then with the other Unison that I play untapping an energy as well, you're going to have 3 live basically all the time, and so this card is active all the time. And then your opponent has to go through this to get to lead. It's really, really good. So you need the protection. And then kind of the main engine of this deck. So we play 4 of the Supreme Kai Unison. You have to run this. The one in the starter deck is okay. This one is better. So once per turn, you can activate main and pick up a life. If you do, you can restand one at the end of turn. And then the +1 is really good. You can take a card from your life, put it in your hand, and then take a card from your hand and put it into your life. And so that's kind of the entire deck. So we'll kind of go over that real quick. So the cards that we use, there's 2 different versions of this deck. This is the one I played. It's more consistent and it's way more energy efficient. So this Goku and this Vegeta, if you reveal them from your life when you take damage, you can take them and put them into your energy and rest mode, and then you get to draw a card. So this is effectively 8 cards you're going to draw, and you basically put them back into your life with the Supreme Kai. So protecting the Kai is really important. People do kind of go after this, which is why the Buu Unison is in here, just to keep Unisons up. But this is your ramp, and so with the Zeno Super Combo, once this goes into your energy, you can Zeno Super Combo, put it back into your hand, and then put it back into your energy. So it's a different instance of a card in your energy, so you don't lose the ramp on the next turn. So it's cute. Is it good? I don't know. I mean, I did okay tonight. I went 2-1, and I was 1 card away from winning and going 3-0. So it's okay. So this is something that I'm going to change. So this was at a 4 of tonight, and I didn't play any of this. This is going to go to a 1 of, and then this is going to become a 3 of. And the reason why is because this card doesn't have deflect or barrier. So this is a Patara for free. You can do from hand or energy, and you bottom deck 2 of your opponent's cards. It's okay against stuff like green that doesn't have, complete removal like on play. It's really horrible into blue, and it's really horrible into red right now and yellow. This card has deflect and barrier. As long as you have 4 energy, you can Patara from energy or hand and play this card. And it's a 25k, which is a little bit better. And the reason why that matters is because you want to play this card. So this Vegito is really strong. It's a 35k deflect, triple strike, barrier, and then on play and on swing, your opponent has to bottom deck 2 cards. And so you're gonna, on the turn you play it, you're getting 4 cards out of their hand, which is really good. And it's a triple strike, so it's really strong. Another tech piece that we run that kind of plays into these is this Goku from the starter deck. I was iffy on this card before tonight, but it's actually pretty good. So it's a cantrip, you play it, draw a card, and then during your opponent's turn, if you use it in a combo, you can basically Zeno Super Combo and take a card from your hand and put it into your energy, and put a card from your energy into your hand. So it allows you to put these in energy early in the game, and then you can just spend an energy combo with this and then put it back in hand. So it's pretty good. I played it on turn 1 every game, and it did what it was supposed to do, so not too bad. And then I think the secret rare of choice for this deck is going to be the Kaioken. Being able to untap 8 of your, or all of your energy is really good, and the fact that he's basically a 2-drop all the time is really strong. And so the reason why we play him, he's triple attack and deflect, which is good, but the Z deck is why we play him. So first we play 2 of this Mai. This Mai is okay. It negates the first 5 cost attack every turn. It's okay. I mean, it's cute against anything that wants to go tall. But this is why we play this. So we have the Cell, and we have the Vegito. So this Vegito costs 5. 5 is tough. And so in this deck, you have to be able to... So if you play this, and then you can go into this, that's a lot for your opponent to have to deal with. This by itself sometimes isn't enough, and so I think that's why this one's more important. Plus the deck is so defensive. He's a blocker. Buu is a blocker. You're restanding a bunch of energy. I play 1 of him just in case you get flooded. You can still get a crit attack through, so he's not bad. But yeah, overall, I think that it played really well. I need to do a little bit more testing, fix the ratios on it a little bit. But again, I think it's pretty strong. I think people are sleeping on it.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Aaron. Like always, guys, like the buttons down below. There's a comment section. Let us know what's going on. And read your cards, know your plays, and fluff out.